94.5 PST. Did you miss anything with Chris, Joe, and Gianna on Chris and the Crew? Catch up now. This is Chris and the Crew on Demand, sponsored by Trinity Rehab. Schedule an appointment now at trinity-rehab.com.
This October, Tanger invites you to shop pink and save lives. Your donation of $10 or more to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation helps fuel innovative research that brings us closer to a cure. It also unlocks exclusive savings from brands like Coach, Crocs, Columbia Factory Store, and more to shop all month long. Join us as we mark 30 years of advancing research and empowering hope. Donate and access your exclusive savings today at Tanger.com.
I gotta say, I'm kind of shocked that Gianna doesn't know how to do something that I swear to God, I think everyone does.
Okay.
Not that we do it all the time. She doesn't know how to write in cursive.
Really?
I know most letters, but I don't know all of them.
Gianna.
What?
So
It's really not that
She
serious.
says that what, in school, you didn't go beyond
Third grade,
or
fourth
something?
grade. That's probably the most.
I watched her writing. I walked past to go to the printer and I looked at her pad. She's got this notepad. I'm like, what is that?
I can write my name in cursive. I can write.
But you don't even write your name. It's like, I see a G.
Yeah, and
then it's
squiggles
just-
because
and
that's
it's just-
easier.
Garbly-goop.
But if I had to sit and write my name in cursive, I could. Doesn't
she's
look
struggling.
good.
She's
Gianna, could you
struggling
write
over there.
the dog ran?
Write that
the
down.
dog,
I don't know how to do an
I
R.
took the dog for a walk.
Oh, wait, I could do a lowercase r, but I can't do. What's an uppercase R? Hold on.
The thing about cursive, too, is you kind of make it your own.
I remember, we had to take a cursive writing class.
I failed in
school.
third grade.
And I
but
just asked my daughter, because she's still in school.
Bad.
She learned it up until about middle school, she said.
Middle school?
What did she say, fifth grade?
Okay.
So
Okay, so yeah, so middle
approaching
school.
Could she write most words, though, unlike Gianna over here?
It's funny because, now she's at the age where she's getting a bank account and her first job and stuff. So she has to write her signature,
Right.
but she really kind of has to think about it.
Yes,
which is, I
me
know.
too.
How is this possible?
No,
I will-
I'm with her on that.
I will
I get we're all
offer.
texting, I get we're all typing and stuff, but don't most people still know how to write cursive?
This is a very important tip coming up. If you are going to vote in person, I know they used to do this in Jersey. They've matched your signature
Yes,
in
they
the
do.
book to the one that's there.
Yes.
So remember when you registered how to vote, how you signed your
you
name.
can also
God,
see it.
I don't know.
Yeah,
You can
but-
see it in the book.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, try to think to that, because if you walk in and you're just scribbling, be mindful that it has to match what they're seeing.
Yeah.
And not every place you can see. Sometimes they kind of hide it.
Mine you see
So
on
I'm
the
just,
book.
Knowing-
as we approach voting season, be mindful. Writing your signature
Knowing
might be
me,
important.
it's probably just a G and some squiggles. I don't have time to sit there and think about how to write my name in cursive. And
Gianna, that's a life skill, I think, that you need to know.
I fear as though it's not. I don't really think that you need it anymore that much.
We have to talk to a teacher.
Yeah,
right?
right. Especially that middle school, elementary school grade
I think maybe
teacher.
you were sleeping when they were teaching it because I
No.
still think they teach
And
it
then-
today.
Not above, I would say, fourth grade-ish. I don't think you're not doing this
let's
in
hear
middle
from some
school
teachers.
or high school. You're typing
we have
at that
teacher
point.
listeners.
You're
Because-
typing. You have
Gianna, you can't type everything.
I'm telling you, when I was in school, we had our own laptops in middle school. Or
Now, I have to-
before that.
And I have to say, sometimes I do admit, sometimes I'll start writing cursive and it'll almost become like a mix of cursive and printing because I just don't do it as much as I used to.
Right.
But I do know how to do it.
Well, I'm telling you,
was
I
taught
can't
how to do it.
I can't write an F in cursive. I can't write a J in cursive.
Oh my
What
God,
I want to
Joe.
hear from is, I want to hear from a couple of teachers. I want to hear from
seriously, yeah.
grade school teachers. Are they teaching it? And then I want to hear from high school age teachers. Are they requiring it?
I'm not even sure they see handwriting anymore.
I'm curious.
Like my daughter turns everything in on Google Classroom and stuff like
amazing.
that.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Wait, yeah. So if you're
we
on
got
your way
teachers.
to school, I do want to talk to a teacher. Are they teaching cursive in school anymore? And don't you think this is a skill that maybe Gianna could sit in on a few of your classes?
if you could let us know when you're going to be teaching cursive writing,
need to send Gianna back
we'll
to
give
school.
Gianna a day in your class.
Okay,
Yeah.
Google Docs has a cursive font. I'm fine.
Oh my God. All right. 6 us in Sabrina Carpenter in Philly tonight. We've got one last pair of tickets to give you. Make sure you're listening at 7:30. We're going to give you all the details. We're going to do a little short and sweet ticket track giveaway thing. So make sure you're listening this morning at 7:30. All right. It's Chris, Joe, Gianna. Gianna's trying to tell us that Nobody knows how to write cursive anymore.
I don't know how to. I know how to write my name, but it takes me a really long time. So when I write my signature, I end up just doing like a print G with some scribbles after it, and I just put the A.
Something you need to learn how to do in life.
It looks like it hurts her when she has to write.
She does it
her name.
slow.
She gets
Guys.
all like clenched up over there. So we said to her, "There's no way
How are you
that
gonna do a signature?
you're an adult in this society without being
guys,
able to write your name."
I'm telling you, people my age and like they just don't and below like
Here we go.
don't know
People
cursive.
my age.
Yes, old ladies like me, we don't know how to write cursive.
All right, let's go to the phones. We've got Shannon in Levittown on the line. Hey, Shannon.
Hi, how are you?
Good. So, do you know how to write cursive?
Oh, yeah, I'm 55. So, but my 33-year-old, and Chris, I completely agree with you. It's a life skill that you need to have. Sorry, Gianna, but my twins are 33. They started out in Catholic school. So they learned how to write in cursive. Up to third grade, I took them out, put them in public school. My youngest, who's 25, went all through public school. I didn't even think twice about it. Didn't even think about the cursive writing. She went to go sign her college applications. Didn't know how to sign her name. Didn't know how to cursive write her name. So I went and bought her the handwriting, how to learn how to hand.
Good for you.
You're like all the alphabet. I said, pick out your letters and just try to sign your name. And that's how she signs her name because that's how she was taught.
Wow, that is crazy.
I might need a link to that Amazon order so I can order that book for Amazon for Gianna over
It's
here.
Prime today, so
Yeah,
you might
it's
get
Prime
it.
Day.
It is
Maybe it's
Prime
on,
Day.
maybe it's on sale.
All right, let's go to Allie in Cherry Hill. Now, Allie is a teacher, Joe. Allie, good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Good. What level do you teach? What grade?
I teach middle school in Cinnaminson.
Okay, so do these kids know how to write cursive in middle school?
No, not at all.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you.
Are you serious?
I agree with Gianna. They do everything on Google Classroom. But I do think it is a skill maybe to sign a check. I taught my son when he graduated high school how to sign his name.
Exactly. They need to know how to write their signature.
But it's not taught. Maybe it's a state thing. In New Jersey, it's not in the state standards anymore to teach cursive.
That is horrendous. That is horrendous.
Though? Is it though? You need to know how to do your name, and that's about it.
Gianna,
What else do I need to know how to write in cursive
Have
besides
you
my
ever
name?
actually
When you
signed
go
a
to-
check?
Yeah, I've signed checks.
Like when I still go to some of my doctor's appointments, I mean, I do think this is a little antiquated, but I have to sit there and fill out the forms
Guys,
still
the people
and
at-
sign them.
The people at your doctor's office and the people at Wells Fargo or Chase Bank are not they're not critiquing your cursive. They just want to see that it's the same signature.
All right, let's go to Anna Rose. She's in Riverton. You're a high school teacher, right?
Right. Actually, Riverton's right next door to Cinnaminson. The problem, too, in high school is I can't write cursive, like, notes on my kids' papers because they can't read it.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
I get it.
Do you know what's funny?
And, I mean, I have to agree with Gianna. I have 23-year-old twins. They can sign their names, but they really have to focus on it. And they learned maybe 3 letters in 3rd grade, and then, like, they moved on and never did any cursive.
I got to be honest. That's terrible.
What has society become?
The
you
drama.
got to be able to write your name without super
I mean-
having to concentrate on it.
Yeah, I mean, there's only 6 letters in my first name. There's
Or we need to just change and have everybody. No, I don't want to change where we type everything.
well,
You
it's, we're
still
already
need to-
there.
Oh man.
You can make pictures with AI now, Chris.
Oh man.
We're past it.
All right, let's go to Kelly. Kelly is a retired elementary school principal, right, Kelly?
Yes, good morning.
Please tell me that you think this is a skill that everybody needs.
So, Chris, it really isn't anymore other than signing your name. Everything is done electronically. And just think about it. In the day, in the things that you do, what are you handwriting? Your grocery list? Like, it just doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, no, I hear you, but here's the thing. If you're saying that everybody needs to know their signature, then they have to learn cursive.
Just
Or
their
how are
name.
they going to learn their name?
I mean, my kids didn't learn it in school. My son is 17. He has a bank account. He can sign his name, and that's about it.
Well, that's my kids,
As far
too.
as but as far as like the emphasis in elementary school, we stopped doing this even prior to COVID.
Oh, wow.
Now, we talked to my daughter early on, and she said she learned it up until about 5th grade. She can remember, she's in high school now. She can remember practicing cursive in about 5th grade.
I would say that's about right. But I don't remember most of it. When do I ever? I stopped, in high school, I didn't handwrite essays in high school.
You do everything Google.
It's
I get
crazy.
it. Google Classroom is everything.
It is kind of crazy,
But
though, I will say.
Hey, you still need to be able to whip out a signature, though.
Does anybody want my autograph? Maybe I can practice.
It'll take you 3 hours.
It will, but maybe it'll be worth the wait.
Tonight, guess what? We found one more pair of tickets for you. How would you like them? This is crazy. Gianna's going to the show tonight.
I am
excited?
I am so excited. If you see me there, don't act like you saw me because I'm going to be drunk.
Oh my God. Joe.
Wow.
Remember,
kidding.
you are still representing us.
Yeah, I will in a fun way.
I've been to some concerts like that.
Listen, we got a bunch of details on the 94.5 PST app right now. Everything you need to know for the show and stuff. But yeah, we've got one more pair of tickets. Joe, tell them how we're going to give them away.
Well, it's short and sweet. That's what we're doing here, right? So we're gonna give you the short and sweet ticket track. Who named that?
You.
What person named that? I was gonna name you. I'm gonna say your name's on the show, not mine. We're gonna play it now. I will tell you this: it is 5 really quick clips.
You got to listen super carefully.
Start focusing, and then you'll just tell us what they are on the app. You'll see it right there when you open the PST app. So let's play it really quickly. Here we go.
All around the clock, I'm 'cause I'm a singer.
Okay, I got 3
Okay.
out of 5.
So we're going to keep replaying it a couple more,
Yeah,
like every
keep
20-ish
listening.
minutes or so until 9:30. 9:45, we're going to call the winner. But Gianna, play it again.
Okay, one more time.
I got 3, I think.
All around the clock, I'm 'cause I'm a singer.
Yeah, got it.
Your brain almost has to focus on one at a time.
I know. Yeah, okay. Don't worry if you don't have all 5 yet. Like Joe said, we're going to play every 20 minutes. And then hopefully we're going to be calling you later on this morning. Enter what you know in the 94.5 PST app. And we're going to get you to Sabrina tonight.
It's Can't Beat Chris. Can't Beat Chris on 94.5 PST.
Chris Rollins on an 11-day winning streak.
It's getting up there again.
Are you feeling good about
I'm
today?
feeling good. Yep.
All right. Well, I think you're going to go down today. I just have that gut feeling.
Thanks for the confidence, Gianna.
Amanda's in Levittown. Hey, Amanda, what's going on? You ready to take on Chris?
I am ready. And
Your
today's
boy.
my daughter's birthday, so I hope I have extra love.
Oh,
I
happy.
love
What's
it.
her name? What's her name?
Abigail.
Oh, happy birthday, Abigail. Is she with you? Do you have help today from Abigail?
Not yet. I'm getting her donuts to wake her up for a surprise.
Oh, so cute. All right,
love
let's
it.
do this quick. I'm going to get out of the room and you're going to answer the questions. I'll come back, answer the same 3. We'll see how we do.
Sounds good.
All right, we're kicking Chris out of here. We're going to give Amanda some privacy. All right.
Quiz starts now, Amanda. Here we go. Question number 1. Sabrina Carpenter is hitting the Wells Fargo Center tonight. What is the name of her most recent album?
Oh, man.
It's one of the words is a word I would use to describe Gianna. The other one is a word I would not.
Fun and mean.
Oh,
Fun and mean.
that's a good answer. We're going to lock that in. Fun and mean.
Question number 2. Kylie Jenner was posting some pictures of her fall decorations on the gram. True or false? Kylie Jenner owns the brand Skims.
True?
You want to lock in true?
Sure. Dang, this is not my day.
And the third,
You don't know that yet.
Yeah, you don't know that. The third and final question: Kansas City Chiefs Wags are getting a reality show set to premiere on the same network that airs the Real Housewives series. Name that network.
Oh.
And that would be the wives and girlfriends, by the way. I want to clarify.
TBS. I have no idea.
TBS.
You want to lock it in?
Sure.
All right. We're calling Chris back into the room. Can't Be Chris, powered by Legoland Discovery Center Philadelphia. Jump into a world of creativity, color, and playful learning. Info and tickets at philadelphia.legolanddiscoverycenter.com. Hey, Chris.
Hello.
How are you feeling after that little break?
Great.
Okay.
You felt good out of the isolation chamber you were in? Okay, here we go. Chris's quiz starts now. Question number 1. Sabrina Carpenter hits the Wells Fargo Center in Philly tonight. Name her most recent album.
It's called Short and Sweet.
So Chris said short and sweet. Amanda said fun and mean. Short and sweet is actually correct.
Okay.
It's because I gave her the hint. I
was gonna
said,
say, where did that come
I said one of the words is a word I would use to describe Gianna, and the other one is not.
Oh.
Which I'm flattered
Very nice.
this morning.
Question number 2. Kylie Jenner was posting pictures of her fall decorations on the gram.
I saw that.
True or false? Kylie owns the brand Skims.
False. That's Kim.
So Chris said false. Amanda said true. False is correct.
Yeah, it's her sister.
All right. Third and final question. The Kansas City Chiefs Wags, also known as the Wives and Girlfriends, are getting a reality show that's set to premiere on the same network that airs the Housewives series.
Okay.
Name that network.
That would be Bravo.
Chris said Bravo. Amanda said TBS. Bravo is correct. Which means, unfortunately, Chris took the win today, Amanda. I'm so sorry.
No big deal. You're getting a prize. Just give me the phrase of shame. We're going to hook you up with something really cool.
My name is Amanda from Levittown, and today I cannot be Chris.
Emphasis
notice
on
she said
today.
today. She's gonna come
one
back
day
and
you'll
kick
come
my
back.
butt. Yeah.
Exactly. All right. We got you a pair of tickets to see Justin Timberlake at the Wells Fargo Center this Friday night, October 11th. Yeah. The Forget Tomorrow World Tour hits Philadelphia for an unforgettable night. Tickets on sale for everyone else right now at the Wells Fargo Center Philly.com.
And happy birthday to Abigail.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Listen tomorrow morning at 7:40 for another chance to beat Chris on 94.5 PST. It's Chris and the Crew's Daily Scoop.
All right, so remember when I told you that Offset had recently accused Cardi B of cheating on him while she was pregnant with her third kid? Remember I told you that? And she didn't deny it. So then this podcaster, DJ Academics, made this claim that the other guy was an NFL wide receiver. He didn't name him, but kind of described him as a dog. You know what I mean? So people are going crazy trying to figure this out on social media, but 2 names seem to be floating around. Do you see this, Joe?
Yeah.
So Stephon Diggs, who's on the Texans, he's a receiver. And then Tyreek Hill on the Dolphins are those 2 names. I don't know. I don't know anything else.
Well,
but I am hearing those names a lot.
The other thing was, too, I mean, the allegation was it was when she was like 8 months pregnant.
Oh, I know.
A lot. It's a very pregnant lady.
By the way, she got a new cat. Cardi did. You're never going to guess what she named it. Actually, you probably totally will.
Are you allowed to say it on the radio?
The initials are, can I say the initials? WAP. Makes sense, right?
Oh, my God.
For cat.
Wait.
Gianna.
Why? Yeah, I know. I'm flabbergasted.
Her hit song, you know.
Yeah, but like, that's
Chris's
dumb.
anthem. Chris enters the room to that song.
That's her walk-up song.
It's her walk-up song.
So the attorney, okay, serious again. The attorney representing, the 120 alleged Diddy victims says that, did you hear this too, Joe? Says that A-list celebrities are right now paying off his clients left and right to keep their names out of this mess. Obviously, he didn't name them or it would have been all over the place, but this is so crazy.
Are we going to have stars after this?
God, I don't know. And Taylor Swift, Monday Night Football, she was there last night. The Chiefs at Arrowhead. Yeah, she's back after skipping 2 away games. Remember I told you the reason why she was not at the away games is because Arrowhead has got her security down pat. And she doesn't trust other venues. You know what I mean? Her team doesn't trust other venues because they're used to her now at Arrowhead. Mm-hmm. So yeah, she was back. She looked really good. And even Jason Kelsey, who was one of the co-hosts of the ESPN, Monday Night Football thing, he was like, whoa, she looks good. So that was cool. She wore like a plaid mini dress in Chiefs colors, of course. She had that face glitter on that a lot of people are wearing now. She hugged Brittany Mahomes, so those rumors are not true, that they're feuding and everything. They looked happy. So, yeah, she was there. There's the scoop. And Sabrina Carpenter, I forgot to tell you.
Oh, yeah. No, it's okay. We're on
we
it.
want to play. So, here's the deal. Sabrina in Philly tonight, Wells Fargo Center.
Sold out, but we found one more pair of tickets for you. So, we're doing this thing, this short and sweet mix-up thing. So, we're going to play these little jammed up, like all in a row, Sabrina Carpenter songs. You got to figure it out and enter them in the 94.5 PST app. And then hopefully we're going to call you this morning around 9:30ish and give you those tickets. All right. So listen carefully.
All around the clock, 'cause I'm a singer.
Got it?
I know one of them.
I know 3. You probably know all of them, Gianna.
Dare I say I know 5.
Gianna's going to the show tonight, too. All right, so we're going to play that like every 20 minutes today in case you didn't get it. So don't worry. Don't freak out.
Like focus each time on one of the tracks, and you have until about 9:30 to get it right.
And then you're going to enter them in the PST app right there. It's the scoop.
94.5 PST.
Good job, everybody.
Now, here's your job.
I want to be like doing my job.
It's What's My Job?
All right, so this morning we have a listener on the line. Let's get her on so we can introduce her. Good morning, Bev.
Hello, good morning.
So Bev is from Philly, and you know how the game goes here, Bev. You're going to tell us your yearly salary, and then we're going to try to help our listeners by asking you some yes or no questions, and then they're going to guess, and we're going to try to figure out what your job is, okay?
Perfect.
Okay, so first things first, what's your yearly salary?
Well, it's hard to say yearly. I can tell you what my salary per weekend is. It's several $100s, but it's difficult to give you an exact number because it's usually in crumpled up $1 bills.
Oh boy. Sounds like my dream. This is my dream. What's my job, you guys?
Oh boy, here we
There's
go.
only a couple options. There's only
That's true. That's true.
And they all make Joe smile. All right, so you're going to go on hold. Oh, no, we're going to ask her. God, I'm all flustered now. All right, so we're going to ask you some yes or no questions and see if we can get our listeners kind of closer to guessing what your job is. You ready?
Perfect.
All right. Do you dress up for this job?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you take your clothes off for this job?
Oh, boy.
Sometimes.
Oh.
It depends.
Oh.
Only sometimes, though.
Are you on the move a lot for this job? Like, I just feel like there's not a lot of sitting.
Not unless I have to be.
Love.
Do you sing for this job?
Personally, no, I do not.
Huh.
Personally,
Okay.
no.
Personally, no. What does that mean?
I don't know.
All right, Joe, you have one more question. Make it a good one.
Some in my profession do. I do not.
Oh,
Okay.
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 Make it count, Joe.
I
We
know.
need some more clues here.
Because it's when the clothes don't come off enough. That wasn't what I was going for originally. Is there alcohol involved in your job?
God, yes. God, yes. I could never do it sober.
Last one, Gianna.
Sounds like my job.
Let's see. Can we hire you by the hour?
Oh, jeez.
You know what? You can hire me by the hour, the half hour, a couple hours, the whole night. I'll. If you've got a paycheck, I've got a talent.
Love it. I love it. So we'll take that as a yes.
Oh, my God.
All right.
This might be my favorite one yet, and I don't even know what she does yet.
Bev, hang on the line there in Philly. We're going to have to take some guesses and see what you do. We'll come back and reveal the answer.
You can give us a call right now if you think you know what Bev does. We're back playing What's My Job on 94.5 PST, your number one hit music station. Oh my, I can't wait to hear the answer on this one. So we gave you some clues. Well, with Bev's help. Bev in Philly is the one telling us that she makes, well, she said by the weekend. So hundreds of dollars every weekend, but she doesn't really know exactly how much because they're normally crumpled up dollar bills.
Kind of want whatever this job is.
Oh my.
It sounds fun.
It involves
So,
dress up.
She dresses up, she said. She sometimes takes her clothes off. She doesn't sing.
She's on the move.
She's on the move. Could get paid hourly. You got a paycheck. She's got a talent, is what I heard. So let's get to the phones and see if we have any guesses.
All right. We have Becky in Levittown on the line. Hey, Becky, what do you think she does?
I think she's a drag queen.
A drag queen. All
I've
right.
been to many drag queen bingos, and that sounds just like a drag queen.
I love it.
All right.
So much
Me
fun.
too. Drag queen bingo sounds fun.
That does sound fun.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Let's go to Ressica in Washington. So what do you think?
She's definitely a drag queen. I went to a drag queen for my bachelorette, so she sounds scandalous. Definitely a drag queen.
I love it.
Okay, let's go to Amy in Yardley. Amy, what's your guess?
I'm saying drag queen. Those drag queens are flipping hysterical. And that's what I think.
I love it.
Let's get Bev back on. We have to make our guesses, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
And then she's going to reveal what she does. Hey, Bev.
Hello, I'm here.
All right. So, Joe, you want to guess first? I mean, this is like laid out for you, I feel.
Well, normally Bev, if you haven't heard the game before, normally I always guess stripper. But I got to admit, you don't necessarily sound pretty enough. So,
Joe.
So I'm not
I'm going to jump through this phone line right now.
You're insulting a lady here.
Well, it's just the fact that the clothes don't always come off. That would not be the first job of a stripper.
Oh, that's true.
It's all about them coming off.
I didn't say I was a good stripper.
I didn't say I was a good radio DJ either.
True. All right, so what's your guess? What's your guess?
Foot model.
Foot model? That's what you're guessing?
That might be the worst guess anybody has ever guessed in the history of this game so far.
All right, Gianna, you get to go next.
I'm going to take Joe's old guess, and I'm going to say stripper. I think it's right in front of our faces.
I'm trying to think what's not so obvious, because I feel like the obvious is stripper, but I'm thinking that that's almost too obvious. So I'm going to go... like a
What other things involve crumpled up dollar bills, Chris Rollins?
Well, I was thinking more like Bachelorette variety show or something like. I don't even know if they're around though, so I don't know. Stripper.
Woo!
Stripper.
Love it.
All right, Bev. What do you do? What's your job?
I am a professional full-time drag queen.
Oh, we love it.
Stressor and birthday clown. Yes.
Actually, there's a very special reason why we're having you on the show today. So Bev is Philly's queen of comedy, and she is going to be starring along with some special guests on our Chris and the Cruise Drag Brunch Cruise happening October 20th on City Cruises Philadelphia, right?
I'm so very excited. I'll be your Julie, your cruise director on this little love boat tour that we're going to have out on the water. We're looking very forward to it.
So what should we expect from the show? Because I know we've got bottomless mimosas, we've got the brunch, we've got the whole buffet brunch thing, but what can we expect from your show?
Well, I have two very special guests that are going to be joining me, Miss Tara Austin, who does an incredible Beyonce, as well as being a well-rounded, fabulous performer in general. And then I also have Miss Electra Ryan joining me, who does an incredible spot on, like, completely, like, she's OCD when it comes to impersonating Taylor Swift. So we have a fabulous little Taylor number prepared. And then I will hopefully bring the jokes, and I might be breaking out my Hocus Pocus number just in time for the weekend before Halloween. So it's going to be a fabulous show. There's going to be a little something for everyone, whether you like pop music, whether you like dancing, whether you like comedy. We've got something for everybody. It's going to be a fabulous time.
So much fun.
Yeah.
So it's the Chris of the Cruise Drag Brunch Cruise happening on October 20th with City Cruises Philadelphia. We're leaving from Penn's Landing at noon on the Spirit of Philadelphia. So like I said, you better text your friends right now and get these tickets before they're gone. You can grab them. They're limited, so do it quick at 945pst.com. It's Chris and the Crew. It's 8:32. Listen, we want to get you to Philly tonight. Wells Fargo Center. Sabrina Carpenter is going to be there. So we've put together this short and sweet ticket track. You got to figure out all 5 songs in the ticket track in order to get those tickets. All right. So we're playing it throughout the morning. So if you can't get it this first time, don't worry. We're going to play it again in another few minutes. And then enter your guesses in the 94.5 PST app. And maybe we'll be calling you just before 10 o'clock and giving away those tickets. All right. So Gianna, you ready?
Here we go.
All right. Here we go.
All around the clock, 'cause I'm a sinner.
Listen, if you're a fan, you should have those, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you've got them.
I know them.
I'm getting there.
And nobody told me. I want to say that on the record.
Yeah. So the show is sold out tonight. If you want to go, we've got one more pair of tickets. So grab the details right now and make your guesses on the 94.5 PST app.
It's Chris and the Crew's Daily Scoop.
So did Cardi B cheat on Offset with an NFL star? So here's the deal. Remember, this was last week or whatever. I told you the rumors that they went on this Instagram fight. Remember, she was Instagram Live and he was commenting the whole thing and accused her of cheating on him when she was pregnant. Now I'm hearing all these. This podcaster blew up some names yesterday. And two of them, I mean, Gianna, you'd even heard of these two.
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs is one from the Texans. And then Tyreek Hill from the Dolphins is another one. And when I say pregnant, I was hearing it was like late in her pregnancy.
Like 8 months or so.
And she was sleeping with one of them.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Oh, man. Just saying. So speaking of football, Taylor did show up last night to Arrowhead. The Chiefs were Monday Night Football last night. She was there after missing 2 games. The reason why she missed the games was because they were away games and her security team didn't feel comfortable, in other stadiums. Arrowhead, they've kind of got it down to where she's secure. They know how to get her in and out and stuff like that. So she looked good. Yeah, even Jason Kelsey, who was co-hosting the ESPN coverage of it, was like, whoa, she looks good. She wore like a plaid mini dress in Chiefs colors, of course. She had her face glitter going on, which you see a lot now.
I saw online where there's those accounts that kind of break down everything that the stars are wearing, and I saw one about her outfit yesterday, and it was like over $6,000.
Her purse alone. Her purse
was $600.
No, $6,000. I heard.
Oh, no, $600. You're right. $600 was like her. It was like some accessory. Yeah, it was some accessory. Chris is right.
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding.
The set alone was like $4,000.
I don't think there's $6,000 worth of clothes in my dresser.
So listen, the attorney representing those 120 alleged Diddy victims says that A-list celebrities are already paying off his clients to keep their names out of the mess. Ugh. He didn't name them. I have a feeling this is just going to be a bombshell when it happens.
We're going to have to decide as a society what the line is that we're willing to
like white
forgive.
parties, I think we're okay, right?
Well, we don't know. I mean, but like if you saw something and didn't say something or you acted, rough.
Boy. Chapel Roan dedicated her song, My Kink is Karma, to her effing theater teacher. Did you hear this? She went off on her theater teacher. Apparently the theater teacher kind of kicked her out. And she was like, look at me now.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. And okay, are you into Sober October?
No.
Apparently this is becoming more and more of a thing. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine you two would be. But
2 thumbs down.
Apparently this is becoming more and more of a thing, just so you know. So it's okay.
Why? Just because it ends in ER? Come on.
I like the way it sounds, Sober October. I think it's cute.
It is cute.
I like a theme. All right, there's the scoop.
Chris and the Crew on 94.5 PST.
Chris and the Crew on 94.5 PST, your number one hit music station. Let's do a little roll call. It's Chris.
I'm Joseph.
I'm Gianna.
So you know how Google does they revealed their top, is it weird questions? When you start typing in a Google search and it says, is it weird if?
Right.
Because everybody always Googles that, obviously. All right, so let me just tell you what were the top questions. And I want to know if you think these things are weird. Is it weird to go to a bar alone?
I don't know. Maybe if you're Joe. Just kidding.
No, if I go to a bar,
I don't think so.
If I go to a bar alone, I'm not going to a bar. I'm not going to a pound the shots back kind of bar on a Friday night alone. But I am absolutely sitting at my neighborhood watering hole having dinner on a Tuesday night at 7:00, sitting at the bar.
I don't
chatting with my
this.
friends, the bartenders.
I don't do this, but I don't judge people if they do.
I think it's weird.
I don't.
I don't think it's weird if I'm showing up alone and I'm meeting someone there. Like, hey, I'll meet you there at 7:30, and then I show up alone. I don't think that's weird. But if I'm just going to a bar not knowing if anybody's going to be there that I know, well, maybe I shouldn't label it as weird. I just wouldn't do that. I don't think I'd have the guts to do that.
I'm the same way, but
confidence to do that. I don't know.
I also just think that like if I see somebody sitting at the bar by themselves, I don't really care, if that makes sense. Like it doesn't cause any red flags to me.
Me either.
So I'm just like, you do your thing, eat your burger and have fun. Drink your Heineken.
I think you can get away with being at the bar alone more than being in a restaurant alone. Brings me to my next one. Is it weird to eat alone at a restaurant?
So people Google that.
Yep.
A lot.
These are the top Google searches.
Don't let Chris Rollins write on the web about that. She'll make you feel bad about yourself. You think it's weird. So Chris Rollins is saying to that nice, sweet woman sitting there eating with her book at the Cheesecake Factory.
Oh. Now, Panera, I don't think it's weird. I think that's someplace you
No,
can
I'm
easily
talking
go
waiter service.
Yeah. To me, that's...
But
maybe I shouldn't say weird, but it's a little
odd.
Odd.
You have a codependency. You say I'm a codependent man.
I've never done it, but it is on my bucket list.
Break out a book.
It is.
When you're in your reading era, Gianna.
I actually am getting back into my reading.
How about going to the movies alone? Is it weird to go to the movies alone?
I don't think so at all. You're not really talking anyway.
Yeah, you always explain it like that, and I'm like, yeah, but I don't think I'd ever go to the movies alone. What about a concert? You're going to Sabrina Carpenter tonight.
I am
Is going to a
Sabrina.
concert alone weird? Is it weird to go to a concert alone?
Nope.
I think that is where I think so, maybe.
I have walked in, I
so.
have plopped my tush down at a concert, and I have had a good
You didn't know
time.
anybody?
Didn't know anyone near me. Didn't know anyone near me when I saw Mariah Carey last year. Didn't know
No.
anyone near me when I saw, all the time.
No,
I
see,
can,
like
I can
going-
next week I might
Joe,
go to Gracie
you're-
Abrams alone
You're
now
a
at our makeup
loner.
show.
You answered almost every one of these.
In fact, I almost would rather go alone in some of those instances. They don't judge me for drinking too much.
Oh,
they don't.
jeez.
I don't have to operate
he
on
doesn't
their
have to
timeline.
answer to anybody. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You're difficult.
This
is difficult.
Speaking of concerts alone, should we do it? Should we do it?
You want to
Yeah,
do Sabrina?
yeah,
Okay,
we
so
should,
here's
yeah.
the deal. So Sabrina Carpenter is in Philly tonight, Wells Fargo Center. All morning long, we've been playing this short and sweet ticket track. It's 5 crushed up, mashed up Sabrina songs. You have to guess all 5 in order to get these tickets. And actually, Joe, we're going to give away these tickets pretty soon, before the end of the show.
Yeah, so you have to get your guess in by 9:30. So we're gonna play it one time now. We'll play it one more time before 9:30 as well. But here it is.
All around the clock, I'm 'cause I'm a sinner.
All right, you got it.
Enter them now on the app because you only have about 15 more minutes to enter them before we call that winner.
Good luck.
Chris and the Crew, 94.5 PST.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Are you a victim of the timeshare trap and think there's no way out? I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, and I'm here to tell you that there is a way out. I will send you a timeshare exit information kit absolutely free, explaining how the timeshare industry works and your options for cancellation.
Get the facts. For your free timeshare exit info kit, go to iCancelTimeshare.com. That's iCancelTimeshare.com. iCancelTimeshare.com.
This was Chris and the Crew on Demand, sponsored by Trinity Rehab. Schedule an appointment now at trinity-rehab.com. Wake up with Chris and the Crew, weekdays 6 until 10 on your #1 hit music station, 94.5 PST.